book friends. Okay, it is Saturday. I am going to start a new reading vlog for this week. This will be my first week-long reading vlog. I will be reading a couple of my booktubers' favorites, and I'm starting with these two particular ones because I've had them sitting on my shelf for a long time, and I really wanted to read them. I've only put two on the list because it's going to be a pretty busy week and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get more than 2 books read this week, but I hope to do this same type of video again and pick a couple of other booktubers and read their favorite books. So the two that I picked, the first one I picked is from Jessica's channel, Peace Love Books. I will link her channel below. I'm sure you're all familiar with her, but if you haven't seen her videos yet or you don't follow her, please go check her out. Her channel was one of the first ones that got me into reading historical romances. I've never read any historical romances before watching her channel, and I've been following her for quite a long time, but didn't really pick up any historicals until last year during quarantine, and I really enjoy the genre, so I'm glad that I gave it a try. But one of her favorite books that she continues to mention that's on her list frequently is The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie by Jennifer Ashley. So I will be reading this book. I've had it now for a couple of months, and I'm really excited to check that one out. And then the other one I picked is from Crystal. Her YouTube channel is Crystal's Bookish Life. Phenomenal channel. I just enjoy her content. She's so real and genuine. She's just a good human, and you know, she's entertaining. She doesn't take life too seriously, but at the same time, you know, she deals with a lot of day-to-day things that everybody else deals with. She reads incredibly fast. She flies through some books. But if you haven't checked out her content yet, please go check out her channel. I mean, I don't know how you could have missed her. She's just fabulous. And one of the books that she'd mentioned a long time ago, which is her favorite, is The Raycast by Scarlett Peckham. So I'm going to start with these 2 books this week, and I will check in with you and kind of take you along on my reading, and we will go from there. Just wanted to hop on and give a quick update. I am reading The Raycast by Scarlett Peckham. I'm on chapter 16. I'm on page 181. I'm really enjoying it right now. Sarah, who's the main character, she is a, how do I describe it? She just goes after what she wants. She has no problems speaking her mind and saying what she wants from her gentleman friend. She's like, you know, just give me pleasure, give me sex, and you don't get too attached to me. And he's, you know, he's all falling for her, and she's just like, no, I'm not going to be any good for you. You know, don't catch feelings for me. It's really good so far. I'm enjoying it. It's actually, it's reading pretty quickly, so I'm curious to see where this is going to go. I have no idea what rating I would give it yet, but I'm enjoying it, so I will check in with you soon. Okay. Guys, okay, so it is Sunday morning. It's about, oh, I don't know, 9:30, I guess. I finished the Raycast. I finished it maybe about an hour ago. I really, really enjoyed this book. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it is so refreshing to see a heroine who is just taking control of her own life, her own sexuality, not afraid to put out there and, get what she wants out of life instead of just laying back and accepting what life has for her, or accepting the norm, which is, oh, you have to fall in love. You can't have sex until you're in love and until you're married, and, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But because of what our heroine, who her name is Serafina, and they call her Sarah for short, because of what she has gone through in the past, she's like, no, I don't want to fall in love. I just want sex. I just give me what I need. Don't catch any feelings and just keep it moving. And I'm like, yes, girl, go get your stuff. But anyway, and so she meets Adam, and he is a father of two. He had been previously married, and his wife had passed on in childbirth. And he is a guy who he catches feelings very quickly. He's like, I can't do this. I can't just, give you sex and not have these feelings for you. And she's like trying to push him away and like, look, let's just keep it casual. Friends that give each other mutual benefits. We know what we need. And she really is just trying to protect her own heart. She went through something traumatic in her past, and she's just trying to protect herself. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So anyway, I'm not going to give away spoilers, but they do go through some scandalous things together. Some information from her past is kind of brought out into light. She's accused of kidnapping. This whole story for me, I read it in a day. I started it yesterday. I got up this morning at 5 o'clock and was continuing to read. And I mean, I just loved it. So in the end, you get your HEA. You do. I don't want to give spoilers away, but if you were on the fence about reading this book, just read it. I loved it. I understand why Crystal has put this on her list of one of her favorite books to read. So I'm glad I finally got around to it. And now I am getting ready to meal prep for the week. I've already done my laundry. I've already vacuumed. I've already cleaned up. So I'm going to do some meal prep, and then I'm going to start The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie, which is one of Jessica's favorite books. And I think I may be able to get through more than just 2 books this week. I'll check in with you later this week. Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I just wanted to come on and update you. I have finished The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie. I didn't get a chance to update you all yesterday, but I actually finished it really early Monday morning. Words. I really, really, really enjoyed this book. Poor Ian, he is such a, I don't want to say tortured, but he just feels like he's so unlovable that nobody could possibly, have anything good to do with him. And here comes Beth, who is a widow, and is she a widow or he's a widow? She's a widow, and he saves her from ending up in a marriage that would just be really problematic for her. So he decides to marry her, and they have this huge, strong attraction. And I mean, the sexy time is just like fire. I mean, I really, really enjoyed it. He has some things in his past that he was dealing with. He's being accused of murder. So there's this investigator that is just determined to prove that Ian was this murderer. I don't want to give too much away, but Beth really goes on the hunt to try to prove his innocence. And, you know, they just end up together, and I'm just like, that was so good. That was really, really good. Anyway, I am getting ready to go into the office. I have to do some work in the office today, so I just wanted to hop on, give you a quick update. I'll jump on later and kind of update you guys on what I'm reading now. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get more than 2 books in this week, but it's only Tuesday, and I need something to read. So I'll check in with you guys later. I hope you have a good day. Hey, friends. Welcome back. It is Tuesday afternoon. I think it's like 4 something. I just got home from work, and I am finally sitting down, able to read a little bit. I updated you quickly this morning before I went to work. I have an arc that I was sent from Celadon Books that I've started. I am on page 39. It's called The Plot by Jean Korelitz. It's a slow burn mystery book. So far it's about a writer who published a book, and he did very well with it, and he hasn't written anything in a really long time, so now he's teaching these classes, and he has these potential writers in his class, and this guy has taken his class and submitted his plot to the teacher, and it is a wonderful plot or whatever. Anyway, the student mysteriously dies. The teacher takes his plot, submits it as his own, and then later on gets a message calling him a thief. And what we find out about the student supposedly is terrifying. I don't know. So far, it's okay. You know, I'm not that far in, so I am going to keep reading this this week. I am listening to an audiobook called Gypsy Blood, I think. I'm almost finished with that one. It's weird, guys. It's weird. I can't even begin to tell you what it's about. But it's weird, so I don't know. I'll finish that one up in the next couple of days and then go from there. I really want to just finish this one because I'm in the mood for historical romance. Like, I'm in the mood for historical romance. So, but I do need to finish this because this book comes out May 11th. So I want to go ahead and get my review up since the publisher was kind enough to send me the book. Other than that, I don't have too many updates. It was a long day. I'm gonna make some dinner here in a little while, and my plans for the night is just to relax and read. Hey guys, so I just finished When Beauty Tamed the Beast by Eloisa James, and this book was so good. So you have this young lady, Lynette, who at the beginning of the book appears to be ruined. So they try to marry her off, and they set her up with this duke comes to get her and says, "You're going to be perfect for my son," which turns out to be the Beast. And I think his name is Pierce, I think is what his name was. Anyway, you know, Lynette is very feisty. She has a sassy mouth and all these quick comebacks for him. So they kind of just, you know, bicker back and forth. And then they have their intimate scenes, which this book is so funny. The banter back and forth between these two characters is really refreshing. But then she comes down with scarlet fever, and oh my gosh, you guys, the love. I mean, he fights to save her life because he's also a doctor. I don't know if I said that. He's just fighting to save her life, And right before she'd come down with scarlet fever, he was like, you know, thinking that she's too good for him. So he starts pushing her away and sends her away to London. Um, and then, you know, towards the end, the love that he feels for her is just so immense. And it's like he's telling everybody, you know, this is my wife. I'm going to fight for her. And after she recovers from this very serious illness, you know, she's left with all these scars and, you know, she feels like she's no longer a beauty. And he just, oh my God. I love this book. Yeah, it was such a fun read. It was really quick. I highly, highly recommend. If you haven't read it yet, please do. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update on what I recently finished, and I will talk to you soon. Hey friends, good morning. It is Friday morning. Whew, I'm so happy it's Friday. I'm off today. Thank God. It has been the week from hell. It has just been, it's been a week. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this week's vlog. I do want to quickly apologize if my energy seemed kind of down the other day. It's been a tough week work-wise, and it wasn't good. Reading-wise, however, it's been a really, really good week. I don't know if that's good or bad. I read to help release stress, but anyway, so I'm just going to wrap up this week's vlog. I did read my 2 picks for my favorite booktubers' favorite books. I started with Jessica from Peace Love Books and Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life. I adore both of them. If you haven't checked out their channels, please do. They're just, sweet human beings, and I will leave their links to their channels down below in the description box. So I read the Raycast by Scarlett Peckham and The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie by Jennifer Ashley. And I think I gave you my thoughts earlier this week. So I was also reading an arc that I was sent. I didn't make very much headway in that book. To be honest, it is a very slow burn mystery. That's one that I will pick up and read more this weekend. But I was in the mood for more historical romance, so I switched. This is why I don't set TBRs generally, because I'm a mood reader and I'm terrible at sticking to TBRs. So I picked up Lisa Kleypas, Devil in Spring. I loved it. It was, Lisa Kleypas does such a good job at her writing happily ever afters, holding my interest throughout the book. I finished this in a day. I also read The Simple Wild, finally, by K.A. Tucker. I know I'm behind. Everybody else in the world has read this book. Oh my God, I loved it. Oh my God. I loved it. I did tear up towards the end, and I won't tell you why, because you need to read this book if you haven't. But I have never been to Alaska, but when I read some authors describe it, I feel like I have. It's fascinating to me. I loved it. I felt like I've been there without actually having to go there, because I think it might be a little too cold for me. Anyway, I love this. It is a romance. These 2 young people, they start off with so they meet off, kind of on the wrong foot. You have this city girl that is going to Alaska to take care of her father, who happens to be ill, and the pilot who picks her up in this small little dinky plane just like nitpicks at her the whole time. I'm terrible at reviews. It's a good book. It's a good book. I'm going to get my thoughts together and I'll put my review on Goodreads. And then I managed to squeeze in another book, The Beauty That Tamed the Beast. When Beauty Tamed the Beast by Eloisa James. This book is hilarious. This book is hilarious. When authors write about these virginal experiences for their first time, so Lynette, I think is how they pronounce it, the heroine. She's in the process of losing her virginity. And so Beast is like, easing her into it. So he just kind of eases in and then he stops. And she's like, oh, is that it? That's lovely. And he's like, can I move now? And she's like, what? I mean, this is just hilarious. And I also finished this in a day. All the books I've read this week are 4.5 or 5 stars. Thank goodness I didn't have a bad reading week. It was great. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Apologize if it's a little all over the place. That's just how my mind works. I'm all over the place. But anyway, let me know what kind of videos you guys like to watch. Since I'm fairly new with my channel, I do want to create content that you guys want to see. So let me know what your favorite videos are to watch. And I'm curious, what have you read this week? Did you have a chance to read? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Let me know. Hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous day wherever you are. Remember to read what you love, read when you can, and be safe. I love you guys. Bye.